Penataran Temple was a state temple of the Majapahit Kingdom, which was built on a piece of land that had the potency to be sacred, because there was an inscription, the Pala inscription, from the Kateri period. The inscription is about devotion to Batari Pala. Based on a date found within the temple complex, it is assumed that at least the Penataran Temple was functioned since the reigning periods of King Jayanagara until Queen Suhita. During the Majapahit period, the Penataran Temple was a temple dedicated to Paramasawa, who was known by various names. The highest Tatwansa was at Hanta religion. In fact, there is a possibility that a Kaduaguran, center of religious teachings, was built around the temple complex, but the exact location is yet to be found. The Penataran Temple was the spiritual center of the Majapahit Kingdom. The Penataran Temple building complex occupies a land area of nearly 13,000 square meters, which is divided into three parts, namely the central, front and back courtyards, which are separated by two walls. The structure of the buildings, which are very unique, and not arranged symmetrically, proves that the construction of this temple complex did not take place in one period. Entering the second courtyard of the Penataran Temple, there are two Dwarapala statues that are smaller in size than at the entrance to the temple. This Dwarapala is engraved with the year 1214 Sakar 1319 AD, a year older than Dwarapala at the entrance. In the middle or second courtyard, there is a dragon temple and a brick foundation which is divided into two parts separated by a brick wall. The backyard is considered the most sacred place, in which there is the main temple building and the Pala inscription. The main temple consists of three terraces with a height of 7.19 meters. On each side of the stairs, there are two Mahakala statues dating from 1269 Sakar 1347 AD. Around the walls of the temple on the first terrace, there is a relief of the Ramayana story. Besides that, there is also a small stone temple which the Dutch used to call Small Bathara. Apparently, this temple was originally made together with the Pala inscription through a pratistha ceremony. Behind the building of this temple there is also a pond with the year 1337 Sakar 1415 AD. Pala inscription. The Pala inscription is an inscription dated 1119 Sakar 1197 AD made by King Sranga, and found in the courtyard of Penataran Temple. This inscription explains Kartajaya's happiness, because he survived the disaster. This joy was then poured out by building an inscription written in a lingapala by Mpu Amajekwara, or also called Mpu Talak. The former Penataran temple called Rabat Pala is a relic, a very special Majapahit. Not only the size of the wide page, with the temples that still look beautiful, but also the function of the temple, namely the royal temple, state temple, which was visited by many people to worship Paramasawa, and also as well as a center for religious education, Kaduaguran. Seeing the function then no wonder there are many remains of terrace foundations on page, which we don't know how yet what it was, and what it was used for. Story reliefs on the pendant walls. The terrace contains teachings for visitors who performs the puja as well as for the disciples Kedua Girogan. For example, the story of the priest Shiva and the Budaksa, and Gagan Gaking Buddhas are meditating to achieve Kalpasan, and achieve Qualiritan, that is to eliminate worldly desires. With us, if Trowulan is estimated as the center of the Majapahit kingdom, so it is physically, then Penataran temple is the center spiritual, axis mundi, Majapahit kingdom. Therefore, the efforts of the Vice President Republic of Indonesia, which inaugurated the Temple Penataran as a landmark of the Regency Blitter on May 4, 2010, is very appropriate. Very happy and exciting event, proud, not only for residents Blitter, but also for archaeologists have long hoped for improvement of faith, the great temple of the Majapahit relics.